customer service department. And we are going to be letting the World Wide Web know that we are all here to answer your dire questions in regards to your orders. So let me just get this linky. Post it. Uh-oh. Oh, do you mind sending that link to me, Moxi? All right, so we're all at work. We got Leggies and Smashly, and Maddie, and Kayla, and Lolly, and A-Bomb on the line, working very diligently at their computers. And I'm just trying to find the chat right now. Oh, look, here we are, customer service line. Nice. Look at all these people on here. Hey, everyone. Hello.
We're so excited to show you our workday.
How do I upgrade my plate after I purchased my skates?
Ooh, I'm working on upgrades right now. We love upgrades. Go ahead and send an email to our customer service email, which is cs@moxirollerskates.com.
I'm putting it in the chat right now.
Yeah, sometimes we aren't able to, but we'll do everything that we can to make any changes to your order.
All right. An incredible bunch. Ooh, Nikisha's getting her skates today. Yes! May be the happiest day of your life. This may be the beginning of the best journey you will have in this life experience. It's been mine.
To get back to the customer who wanted to upgrade their plates, if they already have skates and they want to upgrade their plates, they need those remounted in a physical location at a skate shop. Or Michelle, who do you recommend to mount plates? Like, is that something that all of us you would recommend? Or
there's a I think Nick the medic actually does do it to the public, but you can remount your skates. You need to close up the holes with first and then remount them, but you would really need to make sure that the holes are not too close to the previous mount. There are like the Powerdyne geometry, not the thrust, but the fuse, the Neo, and the Reactor Pro all do line up with each other. So you could buy a mounting kit, remove the mounting bolts, replace them, and they should fit right on there. I just ordered jack boots from a shop in, oh yeah. So anyone that ordered domestic skates, so jacks or lollies today, you should expect them in 8 weeks. And that is a under promise. I mean, yes, under promise. Okay, is the crab tool user friendly or should we just bump to the Powerdyne tool? Blaze Rachel Harmon, excellent question. Definitely bump up. The crab tool in the background, we like to call it the crap tool. The toe stop part of that tool is really great for like changing out your toe stops, which is what you'll probably use it the most for, because the toe stops are the component that gets replaced the most often. But the wheel tool, it's not going to make wheel changes fast. And then the truck tool is also really it's not very universal. So I would highly suggest bumping up to the Powerdyne Y3 tool or Y4 tool.
The crab tool is awesome to get started with. So it comes in your package, which is a perk if you get a lolly package, which is great. But Michelle's right. The torque, like the leverage that you get on the Y3 tool when you upgrade is much better. You have more control over tightening your toe stop all the way down and just feeling more secure with your adjustments to your skate with that Y3 tool. It's worth the investment.
Francine Coda, that's a really great question. Would you suggest that I keep the gummy wheels or change them out for another type of wheel? The gummy wheels are really great for transportation on really rough surfaces. You can find out more about wheels on our wheel explanation videos in this YouTube channel. But if you're going to be doing any skate park skating, you definitely want to take the outdoor classic wheels off and replace them with either the trick or the fun day wheel, since they're made for smooth surfaces like skate parks. Don't skate parks in the classic gummy wheel. Classic gummy wheels are really great. They feel like rolling trampolines, I always say. They're really great to absorb the shocks and cracks that are on asphalt. It's like listening to music with earphones though. So when you get to a smooth surface and you really are able to rely on your body movements and landing, and then you're going to want a harder wheel so that you can feel the earth under your floor, under the ground. I will not explain those questions that long anymore. I'm sorry, team. Do you ship skates to Poland? That's a great question, Victoria. We do sell Moxi skates in Poland, but you're going to want to find your local dealer at the rydellskates.eu website. We ship to Europe, Asia, South America, Australia, and the UK. But you're going to want to know each of our distributors so that you can find your wholesale. You can find your retail location. But most retailers are closed in the world right now. So you're going to want to purchase from a website that is shipping. We do ship to Argentina, Amelia. We sell to Travelux, which is in Buenos Aires. Our outdoor wheels are really great, Jennifer. I would really suggest the classic outdoor gummy wheels that we sell. Jesse, we only sell Moxi products and we only can speak about the products that we create.
Hey, Estro, I'm getting questions on when we're going to be getting more fun bags and boulder holder bags. So those are in production, right?
Yes. The fun bags, we just received a shipment of those. And the over-the-shoulder boulder holders should be 6 weeks from now. Should be. So as soon as we do get them in, we're going to make another YouTube video about them. So be sure to hit the notifications bell on our YouTube channel so that you can learn, so that you are aware of when products are coming out, because those ones sold in 30 minutes. Thank you so much, Ice Skulls. We took years figuring out, we took years trying to get those made the right way. I'm getting a call.
We're at work, everyone. This is live. This is how it is. Sometimes your phone rings when you're at work.
So I guess this would be a good opportunity to talk about the 3-day shipping that we have on our site. I get questions about people it says 3-day shipping. So people are like, it's been 5 days. Where's my order? It's actually the 3-day shipping on our site is our normal ground shipping. So it's not actually 3 days from the time your order is placed that you'll receive your skates. It's that from the time you place your order, there's a 7 to 10 business day processing period. And then your order is shipped after that. And then the skates are delivered to you once they ship in 3 days. So that is what the 3-day ground shipping is, to answer that question for anyone that might have that question.
Ooh, the best model for beginners. What do you think about that, Estro?
All of our skates are made for recreational use, and it really comes down to what your standards are for manufacturing and how long you want them to last. So if you're not really committed to skating and you're not sure if you're gonna like it or not, I would really suggest a lower price point skate. But if you are fully committed and you want them to perform really well, I would suggest the Lolly. If you've had a previous ankle injury or you have weak ankles, I would strongly suggest the jack boot. There's another question here. The difference between the vegan and classic jackboot, Rebecca, you can find, we just posted a video about the differences between all the domestic skates. So right now we have domestic skates available on pre-order, and Snow White 681 is asking why the Jade Lollies are more expensive. All the domestic skates are made by hand in a factory in Red Wing, Minnesota at Rydell Shoes. They've been in business for 75 years. Each pair of boots goes through an assembly line touching 85 stations and about 50 people's hands before they go into the box. So they're made by hand with, they're made by hand and not on machines by people that we know. And the way that they get through the assembly line is via lots. So they're leanly manufactured. The more lots that we can run through, then the more skates that we can efficiently make. So that we don't make mistakes, we're not running, it's not like we're manufacturing the skates in chronological order, because if you're able to make in 4-6 lots over and over again before switching to a different type or style of skate, then they're made more efficiently and they go through the line more efficiently. So the jack skate, we own, like, the jack skate is ordered much less than the lolly skate, and the reason why is because it's made for a specific type of skater. The lolly is intended for the beginner recreational use skater that's not doing backflips and jumping down large stairs. And there's more people that are recreationally taste testing skating than there are like super hardcore skaters that are doing those things. And so we make a lot more lollies than we do make the jacks. The colors that we choose, we are absolutely crazy, and we make every single color that is in the rainbow, which is unheard of. Usually skates, like, our goal has been, let's bring roller skating back and let's not make them in just white and black. Like, how boring of a world that when I was a kid, I really just wanted colored, I wanted pink fuzzy skates. So with the intention of the brand is to create skates in every single color to try and bring roller skating back in large, so that everyone has something, like some color that they really love. And we want to make skates in all the favorite colors that exist. And there's a whole spectrum of those colors. So the Jade Lolly is more expensive because we don't mass produce those in those 4 to 6 lots. We only make those to order because we have a green and we have a teal, and we also make that color in the jack, and we know that the sales of those isn't as high of a demand. So we make it available if you really, really want it, but we can't mass produce it because we have other colors that are more attractive to more people. So we don't make those in mass. That's a question I've never been able to answer in public. So thank you so much for asking that question. Patricia K. Oh, D-Star just got their joyrides yesterday and seems really happy about it.
Sweet.
Yay.
Ava, that doesn't mean that the jacks take any longer to get. They're just going to be run at a different time on the assembly line.
I'm seeing a lot of emails in our customer service email today about how skaters are just starting skating again for the first time. And I love seeing those emails throughout my workday. So keep them coming. They are so fun. So glad you all are skating for the first time. It's amazing. You're going to love it.
Chrissy Locks is asking, who processes returns? I had to return an item for being too big. It says that on my end that it's been delivered and has come back to you. How long will it take before I get the return?
We're having,
take that?
Yeah, we process them. We're in the office Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we process them when they arrive on those days. So we should be getting back to you today if it has arrived, and you can email us the tracking number so we could go ahead and look into that further for you.
And the email again is cs@moxirollerskates.com. And I'm going to put that in the chat here.
For her specifically, do you mind putting my direct email in this so I can find that quickly?
Yes, that question was asked by Chrissy Locks. Chrissy, I'm gonna give you Chrissy, Legs' email is legs, as in legs, at moxirollerskates.com.
I'll look into that for you.
Sarah Marie Sagan, we have a lot of, I made a lot of like skate tutorials. And in the beginning of each skate tutorial, there is a warm-up stretching series that goes along with the movements that I'm teaching. And I would highly suggest that you look at those because you really want to warm up your legs. Like before I hit a rail, I definitely jump on a box 100 times, like in each different direction. So you want to warm up your quadriceps, your glutes, your calves, and really stretch your ankles so that they're warm and ready to take on new movements. Hey team, Annie Rodriguez says, you guys have great customer service. And Fowl says, you're a great inspiration, to be honest.
We love getting people roller skates. That's what we work for. Every day, you have to pull us away from getting people roller skates. If there are roller skates that exist within our fingers, we get them out to you. We try really hard in every which way.
If you only knew how much time and overtime we're paying these refs. They cannot get away from their computers. And when they do, they're skating or meditating.
Or dreaming about emails. I do that too. So much where I'm like dreaming and like thinking like, okay, I got to email them and then I got to do this and then we're going to do this and then these are going to ship out then.
I told myself I couldn't work at midnight anymore, so I didn't have dreams of roller skates all night. I love dreaming of roller skating, but when it's keeping me up, so I stopped working at midnight.
They're really grateful for you, and they say that you guys are so amazing.
Thank you.
Are so amazing.
And there's always solutions. Like we are solution people. Even though there's some glitches and some glam that sparks up, we always focus on getting the roller skates to you. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but we always just keep in contact with us, and we are all working really hard to answer emails, to look into the very many avenues. So we are Moxi Skates as a website, and then we have the manufacturer, and we have to go through this aspect and this aspect to figure out where your roller skates are in the world that are coming to get to you. We are also working with UPS, and we're working with Klarna payments, and we're working with our own e-commerce website to figure out where your skates are and where the payments are. So that's, if that's any clarity.
Jacob Deneo says, and I apologize if I didn't pronounce your name correctly. I wish y'all could come to Hawaii after quarantine. Our little group loves to roller skate around the island. We have many connections. So like
which island is Jacob talking about?
Say that again. Oh, which island, Jacob? Should I be D-Star? Should I be able to see the toe stop screw between the plate and the boot in my joyrides? I just started skating, and I'm not sure if that means I am doing something wrong. The joyrides have a bolt on. Is it a? It's a. I need to look up.
I believe it's a screw on. It's not a bolt on.
Okay, then you should definitely not be able to see the screw. And you want to totally take it off and make sure that, so there's a cutaway from the stop that you want to line up into the holes of the plate and then screw it on. So it may not, the stop is just not positioned where it should be. But you shouldn't see any threads. The insert, Cali Dream, the sock liner, the removable piece on the jackboot is much thicker and more shock absorbent than the sock liner that comes in the Lolly. Twinkle ASMR wants to know how we feel about everyone picking up skating during quarantine. Anyone want to take that? I mean, I'm very happy that people are seeing skating as an alternative to feeling in their bodies. Anyone else?
I think it's a dream. I think this is an unprecedented time, and I think it can be a really scary time and overwhelming time and emotional time for people all over the world. And we are resilient, and roller skating is resilient, and it's fun, and it's a way to not think about the virus and get some exercise and connect with a community. And so I think it's incredible.
I just placed an order number into the chat. Could someone check that out?
Who's taking it? Call it out. Call it out. Lolly
look
looks
at
like
it.
she's on it. Who's
Oh.
on it?
Lolly?
Oh.
I can look at it.
All right. Smash is on it.
Silver, what skates do you have? Can you put that in the chat?
I just saw a note that the internet connection is a little bit unstable. So we just wanted to mention that, and let us know if this video is helping you. Make sure to like this video if we're answering your questions and you find it helpful to you.
For artistic skating, most coaches, all coaches will recommend a heel. So any of our skates would be great for beginning out, like starting out with beginner artistic skating. But as you evolve in that style, you will learn about different stiffer boot options that you couldn't find here. Our brand is catered to recreational, all-purpose type style skating, but our limits in the skate park do not stop. So any of our skates would be great for You're welcome, Cali Dream.
I also wanted to mention some people are emailing us asking if we have any skates in stock, which we're very, very low on. Like Lolly mentioned, we're trying to get them out as quickly as we can when we do get them in. So if you are thinking about getting skates, the quickest way to get them is actually placing an order for them. You know, so we fulfill orders as they are placed. So the faster your order is entered into our system, the quicker is that you'll get skates. So if you're pondering and waiting for them to come to stock, the chances are you're going to be waiting even longer than just if you were to place your order as soon as you decide that you do want to get the skates.
I need to back up and correct ourselves. We had to, during this time, this unprecedented time, I still, as many times as I've said that, I still feel like I'm saying that word unprecedented wrong. Joy Rides and Waves are new non-Moxi skates that our manufacturer made available to us as a collaboration to satisfy the demand of the Moxi roller skating community. And someone asked about how to adjust the Joyride skates. It is an adjustable toe stop that's on the Joyride. The fixed toe stop is on the Wave, and those are better terms to use than bolt on and what other term we've used in the past?
Adjustable.
Yeah, adjustable is a toe stop that has a screw attached to it, and a fixed toe stop looks like a bell. Shorty shorts. So, okay, put in the chat if you're interested in these skates, because we could make these available. This is a fixed toe stop. And this is an adjustable one. So the Wave comes with this one, and the Joyride has this one. And if you can see the screw on the adjustable, that's fine. These are actually adjustable. So you can unscrew these so that it's a quick non-weighted stop, and you can screw them all the way in so that you can do a more weighted stop, putting more weight into the toe area. All right, back to the chat. Sorry to talk so much.
Esther, on that order number that you put in the chat, I'm going to email that customer right now.
Okay. Thanks, Smashley.
Karina, you put in the chat that you ordered seafoam wheels. Would you mind? Actually, I'm going to look up your order number right now and look into that just based off your name. I'm going to have you type your order number, but I'll do it this way.
Nia Salty, it is, I would not recommend that you use the wheels that come with the lollies in the skate park because they're very soft and it makes it difficult to feel the transitioning ground. So when we say transition, we mean that like the ramps are, the floor is at different angles and always changing because you're going up and down hills and which we call transitions. So you really want ultimate sensitivity and a hard wheel to feel that. And the Moxi the wheels that come stock with the lollies will not offer that. Hey, Abom, just stop me if I answer any questions that you're answering because I'm trying to answer as many questions as I can in the chat. What is going on with the beach bunnies? Sam wants to know. So the demand for our roller skates is growing faster than we can get the containers checked in through the shipyards. So there's extra during this new pandemonium. There's more intense checks to get the skates and containers through. And we happen to live in a port city in Long Beach, California, and you can see and actually hear the ships trying to get products from overseas in. And like the horns are just going wild all the time because the ships are all like, they're all backed up trying to get into the port. And the port is just taking so much longer trying to get the container loads through. So there's just more checks to keep our country safer and make sure that there's all the products that are coming through, I guess, aren't contaminated. I don't know exactly what they're checking for, but there are major delays. And it may have to do with the delays of getting the products out of other countries too. If you ordered a domestic skate that's made in USA, like the Lolly or the Jack, then you can count 8 weeks from the order day to be most pleasantly surprised for when they come. So if you ordered on May 10th, you can expect them to come by July 10th. Bye, Callie Dream. Thanks for coming in and checking on our work. So Moxi Skates is no longer associated to any physical store location. So the physical stores have actually been changed and their priorities have changed and we are no longer associated with any physical stores. So we can't speak about that business since it's not ours. It's none of our business. If you want to sign up for the Moxi Skate Camp East, then you can go to our website, purchase a ticket for the East Coast. They are not sold out, and join us. And then if you want more information about camp, there is a Moxi Skate Camp message board on Facebook. How long does it, Kenya Leslie wants to know, how long does it normally take for a customer service to reply? They emailed on Friday and haven't heard anything back. I have heard that their aim is to get back within 2 to 3 days. So today's Tuesday, Kenya Leslie, if you want to throw your order number out for us, we can spend some special attention to it right now. But you should hear from us by the end of the day today.
And if there are a few more delays in our responses, it's just because we've had so many emails coming in and we are working super hard to get through all of those. So thank you for any patience and understanding that you're showing us too.
And we don't have a normal anymore. We used to have a normal. Now it's growth.
Amanda Buccilli, you asked, I just ordered my first pair of lollies. I'm so excited. I'm curious about the production. I know the boots are made at Rydell, but what about the wheels? They are made in Southern California. California is not where polyurethane was invented. It was actually invented on the East Coast in Virginia, but a lot of wheels are made here, and the best urethanes come from the United States. And that is because we have more experience making it. We do ship to South Africa. Ricardo Lino has a shop there in Cape Town. Hey, Nova, Nova Alien, do you mind just repeating your question with some more details? Also, I just want to warn everyone, I'm not a customer service rep. And I'm only laughing because I feel like I'm not very good at that. So if for some reason I rub you the wrong way, I'm gonna nudge you off to the team so that they can be kinder to you. Not that I'm not kind, but I tend to overshare and talk too long.
Yeah, my favorite thing is when people are like, we want to speak to somebody higher up. And I'm like, no, you don't. Okay, here it is. Here you go, Shelly.
You're never getting off the phone. You're gonna learn a lot.
Okay, let me speak with the customer service again. We don't want her.
I think a customer service question, it might be something that's already come up, but helmets, how often are those being shipped out?
They're shipping out normally if it's waiting with like a pad order. We are waiting on the pink pads to come in. So we do have the jade in all sizes except for large XL, and lavender in all sizes. The pink, for some reason, when we placed our order, they got taken off of our order. So those didn't come in that shipment, and we didn't realize until the shipment was there and the pinks were not there. So that was a total bummer. And we're so sorry to keep everyone waiting on those pink pads. So we do have that order in place, and they should be coming within about a week or two. And so if the helmet is connected to that, it'll be shipping when the pads come in.
Austin Vance says, he's quoting Lolly, or they're quoting Lolly, we used to have a normal, now we're just growth. Just became my new mantra for this whole experience. Hashtag pearls of wisdom. Lolly is a guru. Like, Lolly has just the most amount of pearls a brain could have. If you have any...
All those pearls.
Lolly is a pearl.
Even though we've been using Zoom for a month now, I still can't figure out where the mute button is, or...
Okay, Jen Vega, we're going to be getting the over-the-shoulder boulder holders within the next 6 weeks, but the fanny packs, we just got a new order in. So you'll see the inventory reflected on our website soon.
Have you guys tackled the Joyride stuff yet?
I would love to talk about Joyride tackle.
Yeah, about the ready to ship.
Yeah, Nova just asked, I ordered my Joyrides on the 10th, and when I ordered, they said they were available, but now they seem to be back ordered. And I wanted to know if they were back ordered, if they were back ordered, would I have to wait until August? Take it, Lolly.
There's two things that A-Bomb mentioned that Michelle went off of. We have ready to ship, which Legs is going to talk about after the Joyride. The Joyride and wave skates were offered right when our factory closed. They call it a skeleton crew of just people shipping out what's already in stock of beach bunnies, panthers, jungles. They sold so fast. And because we couldn't make our own made in America skates, the lollies and the jacks, we brought in the Joyride and the wave skates. In the course of one weekend, when the factory is closed, Saturday and Sunday, and we got all these fingers in Moxi headquarters pumping in the orders, and all of you all over the world ordering roller skates, there was this huge disconnect on Monday morning where we had so many roller skate orders placed and only a couple of thousand roller skates. So we had all of these fingers on our side going through and looking up each number in UPS, looking it up in the manufacturer website and our own e-commerce website. And we figured out who's definitely making the cut and who will not make the cut. So we sent out happy emails for you're making the cut, please hang tight. There's thousands of orders. We're on a skeleton crew. We're shipping them out as fast as we can. So if you did get Joyrides and you did get a happy email, they are coming. They're just taking a minute. There is like, you know, when you like fill a bag full of potato chips and you put it in the truck and it shuffles down and then you open the bag and there's not really a lot, that shuffle for Moxi roller skates is creating, some people did get emails saying that they won't get skates. And now, but there's a shuffle that we are working out right now. And it's, if you haven't received them and you haven't received a happy email or you made a refund, we are working on that right now in our email box. We hope, I'm estimating by Friday, this is all gonna get shuffled out with a little trickles down, but Legs, can you add on to that?
I think you said everything pretty good about that. But I did want to touch about the ready to ship things that Lolly mentioned earlier. So the ready to ship was initially created to show what we had available to ship out in our office. So we had inventory in our office and we wanted to get it out as quickly as possible since everyone wants these skates. So that's what we made the ready to ship tab for. So when we got a return in or any stock that we had actually in our office is what we put onto that site. So my mistake, we should not have probably put something that we didn't actually see in our inventory on there, like the Joy Rides and Waves, since those were being shipped from Rydell. We didn't actually have a physical inventory count on that. So as Lolly said, as you guys were placing your orders and we were trying to submit them, Rydell ran out of them. And even though they said ready to ship as they were, and we thought that they were, they actually now were not ready to ship. So I take complete responsibility for that one. I'm so sorry, guys, for any inconveniences or sadness that has brought you. I really did. I meant the best with the ready to ship tab. And I do realize that was not the best idea looking back. So right now, the skates that you do see on our ready to ship are in fact the ones that we do have in our office ready to ship, which are very select sizes, like sizes 1 to 2. So that's what we have there.
And I find there is a confusion in our emails. I'm finding the confusion is if there's a beach bunny that's in ready to ship, but there's also beach bunny in the roller skate section. You need to pull down the drop bar. We were updating it every time we got a pair of roller skates to put in there. So there could be a size 1, a 2, a 5, a 7. And those were available ready to ship. We're looking right at them. We're in charge of shipping these. We know this is happening. But if you maneuver out of there and you see something that looks similar and it's fully stocked, that is not ready to ship. It's going to say ready to ship, like pool blue, lolly boot only or something. Something obscure, something fun, something exciting. is going to be in ready to ship.
Yeah, I think what Lolly is trying to say, that some people were confused, but they saw the ready to ship skate like, oh, yellow, the lemonade bunny is ready to ship. So then they went in and found their size in the normal beach bunny tab, which in fact those were now not the ready to ship skates. So I think that's what she was trying to say. Sorry, guys. I had the best intentions. I always do. And sometimes we learn, and there we go. So we're learning as we go, as we grow.
I have another question. Are you guys ready for this?
Is it for me or for anyone?
It's for anybody in CS that's like down to answer a question about exchange for size or color. I don't know if you guys tackled this already, but I'm going to ask.
Yeah, so for exchanges, you're able to exchange your skates or return them within 30 days of receiving them, so long as they are still in mint condition and not worn outside. So that means you're able to try them on. Of course, we want to make sure that they fit, so you can wear them inside your house on the carpet to see the fit, but we don't want you outside rolling around on the wheels. So to be able to exchange, they just have to be in mint condition and within 30 days of receiving them.
And if you did place your order and you did do the wrong size or the wrong color, it's a real, we used to not accept, once your order's placed, your order's placed, and we would implement that because it is really hard to make changes. And your change may not be processed before. You really want to make sure you got the skate you want. Make sure you got the color you want. Make sure your size is the best of your ability and place that order. But if you're going to change colors, we have to, it's a real toss up. We strive to do it. We're going to try to do it. But to get that email in the right amount of time and to get it off to the right person, it starts putting the power into other people's fingers, and it's not under our control anymore. But what's under your control is knowing what color you want, knowing which model you want. We have YouTubes available about all the different models.
Making sure you know your size.
Good.
We just did a sizing thing that I thought was really informative.
Yeah, and I also just wanted to one last thing on that. So if somebody say they place their order and then they're like, shoot, I got the taffy and I really wanted the pool blue in a size smaller, and we're not able to make that change. Once you do get it, you can exchange it back, and we're able to send you the order for whatever color you want, whatever size you want. If there's a price change, we'll send you an invoice for that price change. So we want to get you the skates that you want really bad. So we'll do pretty much everything that we can in our power to make sure that that happens.
And the sooner you notice you need the change, the better to get to us, because it does go through a process of, it has to go through our order processors and then goes off to the manufacturer. If we can catch it before it goes to the manufacturer, that makes it a lot easier to get those changes processed for you.
So on that note, Smashley, Megan Ashburn is saying that if we ordered pink pads, it sounds like they're delayed for a little bit longer. Could we exchange or change our order to a different color, purple or jade, through customer service, or can the order be edited?
Yes. So if they don't mind, so go to my legs email. So it's legs, LEGS @moxirollerskates.com. We have Sagan in the office today shipping out, so she can go ahead and try to get to those today. If they don't get out today, they'll go out Friday if they want to change the color.
Boom, got that out to her.
Yay! We want to get you what you want so bad.
That email is there for you in the comments. Cool. So Mally, the lollies are your first skate, and you're a little concerned about the sizing. We did address that. So if the sizing is not correct, you can exchange for the appropriate size for you. I'm not sure how they're fitting or feeling for you, because you haven't described that. But again, the exchange policy for size and color was just explained by Legs just a moment ago. So you would have to ship it back if you want to exchange for size or color. can we use the Moxi indoor without the indoor wheels? Okay, so this is Celine K asking about the Moxi Lolly indoor package and whether you can use that same package without the indoor wheels. The Lolly indoor package and the Lolly outdoor package are essentially the exact same thing. The only thing that is different are the wheels. So the outdoor package has that gummy wheel on it that comes standard. And then the indoor comes with the indoor wheels standard. So if you want to swap your wheels out and you've already placed your order, I suggest getting in touch with customer service to see how far along that is, or invest in another set of wheels, because the more the merrier. You can go inside, you can go outside. That's awesome. I'm all about more wheels.
More wheels, more bearings.
Yeah,
If you're gonna get more wheels, get more
also
bearings.
more wheels, more feelings. Like every single time that you change your wheels, it's a completely different feeling. Like the earth feels more sensitive or more relaxed or more cruisy. Like wheels is the quickest, fastest way to change your whole experience on skates.
I have another question for you, Estro, about plates. I've seen in the chats a couple times about the plates. People are just wondering what the differences are between them, the plate options that are offered. Is that something you guys already?
We're going to be making a video on plates coming up soon. But the short answer is a nylon plate is made strong, but it does flex. So it's wonderful for outdoor skating where you want things to be more forgiving. But when it comes to like ramp skating or jumping and spinning, that's where an aluminum plate with more integrity and structure will be more beneficial. However, the more structure and integrity, not integrity, but the more metal, the heavier it's going to be. So the difference in plates, it becomes more pricey when you're getting a design that is made of a lighter aircraft aluminum or titanium that doesn't weigh as much. So all the plates really, what you're buying, what the difference is how it's going to feel when you're landing and striding, and how confident and consistent when you pick up and put back down your foot is going to feel. And also the way that it moves, like the way that the truck moves. For instance, the Arius plate is really, it's priced as free as it feels. It's much more agile, it's very light, and the truck design is completely state of the art out of the box. And where it almost, I mean, they react to a head turn. Like where you look is where you go. That's how an Arius plate will feel skating it. And it's really great for dance skating, but it's not great for, I wouldn't suggest it for ramp skating, where the kingpin angles dramatically affect how the truck is turning, the leaning and turning ratio, and also the weight and the angle of gravity that you're riding on also changes a plate and the way that it feels. So for instance, like a 30 degree kingpin is going to react very squirrely, and if you don't have your weight in it, like in an air or just before you hit the coping, it's going to swirl out, because it really depends on it really depends on gravity to make it react. So that's why I prefer a 10 to 15 degree kingpin, which you'll find on all the Moxi stock skates. See, I'm not a customer service rep because I talk too much.
Hey, I got this one email where this customer's toe stop is stuck inside the bunny, like, so they can't adjust it at all. Would that be a threading issue, or is there something that they can do to start to at least get it out? Or
yeah, you can put some WD-40 inside of it and leave it overnight, and that will help. But ideally, like preventative, you really want to put a thick grease on your toe stop stems so that that doesn't happen in the first place.
Thanks. I'll let them know.
If you have any questions on the Instagram live, you're going to want to tune in on our YouTube. That's where this Zoom conversation and the inspiration for the answers is coming from.
I got a really fun question that just came through the chat, which is, I'm a former blader or am a blader. What boots or skates do you recommend for me? And I have tons of friends who are bladers who also have like picked up quad skating. And I've noticed, now this is personal preference. You need to just do you and find what's rocking for you. But I've noticed a lot of my friends that are already experienced bladers tend to enjoy the stiffness of the jack boot and the agility of the jack boot because their skill set is already here. Like a beach bunny skill set is a little bit lower, and that's okay. It's designed for growth. It's a stiff boot, but so is the jack boot. You get a little more agility here. The lolly is a little more in the middle. I think you would be happy with that. But because maybe you have some experience, you might want like a lolly or a jack. The stiffness of the jack might feel a little bit better around your ankle and your foot since you're used to having something a little more stiff and secure around that ankle with the ankle flexion. That's my suggestion. But
adding on to what A-Bomb said, I completely agree for ice skaters and former artistic roller skaters. That jack boot provides a stiffness that is more comparable to probably what you're used to. And I personally, coming from an artistic background, am obsessed with the jack boot. So
Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm panicking.
don't panic. Just breathe.
I know.
Breathe.
I'm panicking. Never mind. I'm panicking. This is hard. And like I'm actually having like a, what's it called? I Heart Huckabees existential crisis. That's
Oh, I love that movie, by the way.
And that movie is so good. No, but I was like filming the screen and now I'm not filming the screen. And I've lost the chat.
On Instagram.
Oh.
And
everything's falling apart.
Thank you, YouTube. Okay, back on the chat.
There we go. Look at that teamwork.
hey, Legs or Lolly, can you reiterate Lolly ship time? Because there have been more questions about Lolly ship time.
If you ordered lolly or jack skates during quarantine, so to make lollies, it's roughly around 4 weeks from lollies didn't exist and now it's on the assembly line going through the 87 steps and now they're made and it's 4 weeks later. If you placed your order during quarantine, the ETA was mid-June. If you place your order today, the ETA is 6 to 8 weeks. At this rate, if you place your order on Monday, it could be 10 to 12 weeks. It really, the demand pushes the ETA. So what takes 4 weeks back in normal days in October is now, it was 6 to 8 weeks, the beginning of April, and what is now mid-May, still 6 to 8 weeks, but it's getting pushed. Is that clear?
Yeah, Law, are you talking about domestic skates right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yesterday the latest was 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And that was still an under, like under promise over deliver scenario. So
So if you place your skates today, it's
8
8
weeks.
weeks.
8 weeks.
Yeah.
So if skaters are
Phase
looking,
two. I'm sorry, go ahead, Smashley.
no, if skaters are looking to get skates as soon as possible, then they still should go with lollies or jacks
Yes.
as of right now.
There's
Yeah, that phase
also
tiers, if you ordered April 21st, then you should expect them before June 21st. Chelsea Imbolt, I'm very sorry that I took so long to answer that question. And we can't speak in regards to any other business or shop outside of our website. This is where all the Moxi skate products, ideas, development all comes from. This is our customer service department, and there's about 25 other people that work with us. And this is the company that makes the skates, that designs the skates, that works with the roller skate factory to make those products happen for you. And we can't talk about any other business. There's a lot of wonderful skate shops that sell our products, but we can't tell you about what their lead times are or when those skates are coming to you.
So the pads that are available now-ish are the teal and the lavender. Nice.
Correct.
Are all of the outdoor classic wheels sold out right now?
Correct. Until about the end of June.
Alex Bohannon, the production is open and Rydell is making skates right now. So the roller skate factory is open and pumping out skates. But outdoor wheels for aftermarket sales detached from skates are allocated for skate sales. And that is the reason why they are not available for aftermarket sales, because we need to attach wheels to the skates that are being produced. And are there any fun days in stock?
Last time I was in the office, we had a small bit of blue fun days left available, but we are getting a shipment of some more blue and purple. But other than that, I think that Rydell is out of stock.
Of the fun days.
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
out
I'll
of
check on the
most
email.
things, like the brake pedals, those are coming. I think that in August. We're out of a lot.
And we just wanted to say thank you so much again.
Yeah.
For your patience.
And thank you. That's a good kind of thing. I mean, I wish that we had more, but
yeah, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for your patience with any delays. It's amazing to receive that sort of understanding during this crazy time. So thank you, everyone.
Someone said sending lots of love. I am a hugger.
Oh,
But we can't hug right now.
Emily Glorious, to answer your question,
There.
you probably, I feel this every time I change my skates. So I'm really sensitive to the direction. Like when you get plates put onto your boots and you're comparing them to how they felt on your last pair, they always feel a little wonky at first, because if they're just a millimeter off and that front inside wheel is a bit different than your last mount, if you're sensitive like me, you're going to feel the difference. And I would just suggest that you skate through it. So typically it'll take 2 days of like long skating to get comfortable to the new way my plates are positioned on a new pair of skates. I hope that answers your question.
is that Emily's question you were talking about?
Just checking right now, A-Bomb.
Sure.
Yes, it was.
Okay, cool. I was like just about to tippity type on that one.
Did you have anything to add?
Well, I think that so often I've met people who there's one skate is kind of going crooked, and like what you're saying, it could be ever so slightly just off. And it does take just like getting used to a little bit of experimentation. Oftentimes I call it like a factory adjustment when your skate first comes in, where the trucks might be pretty tight or slightly adjusted differently from the front axle to the back or front truck, back truck kind of thing. So this is one of those things where what Michelle is offering you, definitely start there. And if you have more questions, you could straight up DM me on Instagram and I'll look at it on a video with you. Like make all of my experiments to see how it feels.
Ruby Rose, I know that you directed this question to A-Bomb. So I'm gonna just show the difference here so that A-Bomb can touch on it too. The loop used to look like this, and the loop is now like this. So on the back of the jack boots, you'll see that there's like a holder that makes handling your skates so much easier and cleaner to carry. And this canvas loop is much stronger than this loop. And the reason why is because the amount of area that it's sewn onto the boot makes it if you pull on it too hard. We were just noticing that we had repairs in our repairs room. There were more repairs that we needed to fix on this style, so we changed the loop to a canvas one. So if you order the jack boots now, they will come with the canvas, and they're sewn in two places, which makes it much stronger. That loop is like worth the whole jack. And I don't know, they're such different boots, I shouldn't compare like that.
I love the new loop.
Yeah, the loop is like so awesome.
Mm-hmm. There's so many times where I'm like, oh my gosh, I lost my skate leash, because I do that. I'm sure the world is just picking them up going, what is this? But yeah, that loop is awesome.
Hey, Estro, do you know if they said they stripped their toe stop Allen wrench bolt on their jack boots, can they get that replaced, or is that?
Yeah, that's removable.
That's
so
removable?
On their reactor plate, yeah, that's a removable Allen wrench bolt. So
okay.
It's you can replace that, and we can order that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It is like helpful, like when you've got really nice plates like that, it's really helpful, like preventative. You want to invest in some really nice Allen wrenches with like with longer handles, because that will happen less frequently. I hate my telephone voice.
Okay, so first of all, I love your voice, Michelle. Tripping.
Not about me, I'm sorry.
But like, here's a really awesome question from Julianne Becca. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. I'm a little dyslexic, so sometimes names look extra fun. But she's saying that she's getting a heeled skate for the first time, and if it's like what to expect. So like transferring from a speed boot, something that's flat all the way across, to a heeled boot is awesome. Oh my gosh, personal experience, I loved the transition. When you have that lifted heel, it poises you, it positions your body in a way where you're always in a readied position, especially if you keep those knees really soft, which you should be doing because you're roller skating. You know what I mean? And it puts the weight slightly into the ball of the foot, which makes agility and stride and turning, everything's just a little bit more accessible, all because of that lift in the heel. So I think that you're going to have the same experience that I had when I switched over. It's not going to be harder. You're going to see that it's more responsive. It's legitimately more responsive. So get ready to have a great time. I'm excited for you. Congratulations, Julia. You're about to like, boo, have a great time.
Yeah, expect enlightenment.
Yeah.
Like it is like night and day. Like, whoa. Things are so much more agile. I feel like you just feel so much more maneuverable when you've got that heavy weight in your heel taken out into your power center, which is the ball of your foot.
And then when you are going from like transitioning from skating forwards to skating backwards, having a lifted boot like the Moxi, it's so much easier than having like a speed boot style quad skate. It's much, much easier.
Casilla, I wouldn't, the Beach Bunnies are not going to be able to ship by your birthday, May 30th. Those will be restocked in August. You're so welcome. Dead Face Tears. I love that screen name.
So Ruby Rose is asking another question about, as a beginner, will she notice if she has grind blocks added? I'm guessing, will you notice like a difference in like
weight?
Weight?
It'll feel the difference in weight.
It's a little bit heavier, but to be honest, it's not much. And if you're coming to your skate and this is your skate, you got to get acclimated to whatever it is that you do. When you change anything on your skate, whether you have a grind block or not, you add one in, take it away, you have to get used to it all over again. So just know that the first few months of being on your skate after you've adjusted it or added something to it, there's gonna be a period of you getting to know your skate again. So just enjoy the process, learn the aspects of your skate, and wear your gear if you're unsure so that you have a safe exit strategy. I hope that's your question, Ruby.
Questions coming in. Hey, Bobby, look at you, look at you. Do you want to say hi to everyone?
What's up, everybody?
Thanks so much, Bobby. Monica, the toe stops are adjustable on all of our stock skates except for the Wave skate, which is not a Moxi package, but everything else is adjustable.
I have a question for like defects. So if somebody's having like a defect malfunction with their skate, do they send it, do they contact customer service with Rydell directly with proof of purchase from their Moxi distributor, wherever they bought it?
Yeah, so if it's an order that's been placed through moxiskates.com, we usually take their email and then decide where it needs to go and how to handle it from there. If the order has been placed through another skate shop or another online site, we ask that they go through their the place that they bought it, just so that they can kind of know their order number and their history and everything. So yeah, and then there is a warranty though for all of our skates that's 6 months. So from your order date. So if something happens within 6 months, there is a warranty that Rydell can fix it.
It's 6 months for the Beach Bunny and 1 year for the domestics.
Thank you.
Perfect. So there's somebody, I lost it in the comments, but there is somebody in there. So you heard it here. Go ahead and contact customer service and they will process you through and get you sorted. Sounds great.
Brittany Stubbs, the sizing can really change depending on your experience, but the last that is made on the Lolly and the Jacks is the same. So they size exactly the same.
Lacing question. Lily Athena is asking, has anyone changed up the length of their laces? I don't want to ruin them, but I have to double wrap around the ankle. You can get other lengths of laces. I know the Moxi leopard lace option that's on there comes in 3 sizes on the website, which is pretty dope. And then I believe that there was an expansion in like color variation and option as well on the Moxi site that just happened recently. I love a long lace. I get real creative. Sometimes I take it up and I wrap it up. And if I have a long lace, I go down and through the bottom near the heel and stir up it around and tie it, because I like being weird like that with my laces. So experiment with the length of your laces and tying them up however you need to, but there are shorter laces out there that you can get, and they are available on the website.
I have a question. Which skates are lowest to the ground, so has like a shortest heel? Are they all the same, or are they different heights?
Yeah, they're the same.
They're all the same.
But the wheel heights are all different. So like lowest to the ground, like you could have a smaller wheel and be lower to the ground.
A shorter wheel will make you feel more ground control. So the Beach Bunny will feel more stable than the Lolly will with a big wheel.
Yeah, and that's the overall design of that Beach Bunny, is to feel more grounded, to feel more secure. Like the length of the wheels is specifically designed on the Beach Bunny to have like a longer, slower roll. When you move the wheels closer together, things become like snappier and fast. And when you move them apart, it turns it into more of a cruisier ride. Think longboards versus like shorter skateboards. That's the way I like to think of it.
So the leather, the Erica, the jade, these are these lollies. If you want the jade color in the lolly boot, the jack boot stock jade color in the lolly boot, then you would pay $100 more in the custom skates, because we don't actually carry this color. And the reason why is because we have other colors available that take away from the sales of this color. So if you want this color, you can get it stock with in the jack boot, or you can pay extra to get it made in the lolly.
How would people go about finding out their shipping price to their country, let's say Canada or Argentina? Have you all tackled that yet?
Our international shipping is down at this moment, just because of the high volume of orders that we were just getting from the US alone. So we do have international shipping in place that will be turning on, Lana, like a couple weeks or something. We're working on it.
And we're gonna turn it on as soon as we catch up.
We want to have something to ship.
Yeah, we have it ready to go. It's not a matter of time. It's just a matter of when we're caught up on orders. Like we don't have skate. If we had extra skates, then we would be able to ship them not locally.
I'm trying to type faster than my computer is wanting me to.
Eye skulls. If you want, I would really suggest going with a smaller wheel. That's going to give you less of a wheel feeling and more agility. That's a very interesting question.
So Christina on here is asking about whether the Moxi outdoor wheels are compatible with other roller skates. So she has a different brand that, from what I can tell from the manufacturer and the boot design, it sounds like a modern 8mm axle that's on your skate, Christina, with the short grip board rock roller skate. So yes, you can get a Moxi wheel and put that on your skate. I would recommend getting bearings too, because oftentimes when we're swapping from a pair of wheels that we've had on a skate for a while and are having a great time, we forget that the bearings, number one, you got to remove them and either swap them into your new wheels, or you just need to get new bearings and pop those in, because your bearings could be old or gunky or what have you. So I would just recommend, if you get those wheels, go ahead and get some bearings too, and just have a fresh set.
Natalie, great question. You can customize a lolly boot to be made out of our special custom vegan leather, which is called rink material. And you can choose black or white for those.
We better get that option up on our site then.
Yeah, if you want to order that, it would be an email only request. Here, I'll put that into the, what do we call it? Base camp. Brain camp. Can you hear me typing? Virtual office. Can you hear me typing?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna mute myself then.
It's not loud though. It's like
Yeah, it's nice. Shows you're putting in the work.
Little bunny.
yeah.
How many people are eating chocolate while working?
I wish Paul ate all the chocolate.
I just got done with all my Marin Legs emails. I'm so excited.
I have 68 left from 2 days ago.
All the toast stops are the same in all brands plates except for an Italian brand that you really have to pay a lot of money for that I don't think justify the reaction, but yes, all toast stop threads are the same.
You can use a little like bearing lube on your toe stop threads if you're having issues getting it aligned, trying to apply it.
Does anyone actually I'll find out.
Hey, so we only got more of the taffy bags in that last shipment. In the fun bags.
I can't tell if you're asking a question or
I'm asking a question. Lolly says yes.
so there's taffy ones available right now.
There's only taffy, right? Lolly, you're muted. She always does that.
Taffy is available now. It's shipping out when Sagan gets in.
Yeah, I'm gonna add them to the site. I'm adding to the site right now. More taffy fun bags.
Clementine, classic black, and taffy are on their way. Or no, not taffy.
Not taffy.
Poppy.
Taffy we already have, but the others are coming. They're on the way. Okay. Got
You
it.
said what colors? Clementine, black, and taffy?
Clementine, black, and poppy are on their way. Taffy, purple's already there.
Perfect timing. I have somebody I'm talking to about that right now.
Going up now.
It's so funny. It sounds boring.
Adriana, there's not Mystique Rising Sun is a really wonderful rep. There's not a weight limit, but there is a weight limit on our warranty. So I'm finding out that information for you.
Oh, I have a lot of information on weight limits of roller skates.
Yeah, because you.
Oh, I got some good information.
Oh, yay.
In Brain Camp, we have, it's a whole paper, weight capabilities.
Could you read that aloud for Adriana Naden?
All right, so this is how it's written, Adriana. Adriana?
I believe so. It's probably Adriana.
Adriana. Apricot. So we have two professionals on this. We have our friend Zach, and we also have our friend Chris, who work in the factory, and this comes direct from the manufacturer, like pouring metals and sewing boots to soles people. The short answer, yes, the skates can handle this much weight, and this is referencing 350 pounds, but best to get an aluminum plate and a boot with more body structure to it. Then there's a really long answer, but we're gonna go to Chris's answer. The roller plate utilized and the physics involved with the plate amplify the force involved and make this like have a effect on it. The stronger plates are the stronger skates are the skates made in our factory with the fiberboard counter and suede split leather. So it's not only just the plate, it's also the boot. So the boots that are made in the USA, we are in charge of, and he's saying it's a stronger skate because of the fiberboard counter and suede split leather. And I do agree with the aluminum plate suggestion. Yeah, so it's the fiberboard in the boot that you're looking for a stronger, stable skate, and also the aluminum versus nylon plate.
Is it possible to change my shipping address on an order? I'm moving next month and I'd like to change my address to my new address on the order. TJ's
what's that order number right now?
I asked, I'm still waiting on it.
Oh, sorry.
I will send it in the comments as soon as I see it. Question, estimate on when the extra large pads will be back in stock. I'm a size 18 and definitely couldn't fit into the mediums.
This August, we have what we're calling the thicker thigh pack, and all pre-sales starting in July will go through. Fat Girl has Moxi, Courtney Shove. As a thank you to her help in creating the graded size for plus size, or I would say like thicker thigh skaters.
And that's coming in July?
The pre-sales in July for the August delivery.
And for the question for the just large XL pads, we're out of the jade, so those will be back in a couple weeks. We do have lavender though in stock.
And the thick thigh pack is only thicker in the knee pads because a thicker knee doesn't equate to a thicker wrist and a thicker elbow. And all of us roller skaters have thick thighs because we need our quads and our hams to skate. Nicola, you're going to have to ask Lino and his staff in South Africa. I just want to thank the support team for helping me change my address last week. Due to the time on skates, I'll be moving to a different address as well. Thanks for the help. You are so welcome, Tiny Cast. What is the ETA for the Fun Day wheels?
All right, I'm gonna send this order number to y'all guys.
Hey, Leggies.
Sorry, I was talking about it was muted. I'm gonna look it up for you right now.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. So the mint and the pink are expected to come back I'm sorry, the mint is 623 and the pink is 823. So in the end of June and end of August, we do have a little bit of pink and the blue still left. I mean, the purple and blue still left.
Thank you, Legs.
All right, I just sent that order number via chat, so whoever wants to grab it.
I'll do that. Thank you.
There are updates on skate camp.
The skate camp is happening in September for East and West. And you can purchase tickets on our website under camp tickets. I wish I could pronounce this beautiful name, Dejuna Smith. Juna. It's such a good. If you could phonetically spell it for me, I would love that. The skates I was wearing are a new color that will be coming out as soon as the orders have come up. We don't have an exact ETA, so I don't want to over-promise you. But they are a new color that's coming out in the lollies and the jacks, and it will be the first color change that comes out. And we're calling it Rose.
Thank you, TJ.
I missed that. Maddie, was that you?
Yeah, I said thank you, TJ.
Oh.
It was a sweet message.
Hey, Smashley. You used to figure skate, right?
Yeah.
Do you and you were saying earlier that you like recommend the jack boot for like it's comparable to that transition from figure to skating. Will you talk a little more?
Totally. I completely love it. So I was an artistic roller skater as a kid, and now as an adult, I've started tapping back into competitive artistic roller skating, and I'm actually doing so in my jack boots, which is not common in the artistic world. You see a lot of the really stiff white boots or black boots, very standard. And so it's been really fun to be able to do all the dancing. I do my figures, my loops, everything in my jack boots. So 10 out of 10 recommend.
Wow.
Love, love, love the jack boot for any sort of artistic background, ice skating background. It's a dream.
That's great. That's exactly what some of these folks on here were wondering about, especially what's her name? What's the name here? Shaylin? Shaylin,
let's connect. Let's share our artistic, our figure skating. I love it. And it's so fun to be able to do so in such vibrant colors as Moxi. So love that.
We were going to stop this chat about 40 minutes ago, but I think we're being really productive. Are we being productive as well as answering questions? Awesome. So this is an experiment. If you like this and this is helping, please like the video. That will encourage us to do more of these. Possibly go just, full on Big Brother style. We've got a lot of other people that work with us, and we also are a fully remote company now. So and everyone that works for us has a very free flowing schedule. So they're able to work and clock in at times that work for them. So you will see the more that we do this, the more the staff changes. And we're missing a lot of really amazing people that have different perspectives to bring to the table also. So if you are enjoying this, please like the video. That will encourage us to do more and also get on a schedule so that we can warn you. And if you want to be warned about videos that are coming up, like the one that I'm going to be cutting off pretty soon to go drive to do, hit that notifications bell because you will be notified of the next upcoming video. At 5 o'clock, we have a skate through Hollywood Boulevard. So be sure to tune in for that if you're interested. But please like the video if you like the customer service.
I'm excited about this live.
Yeah, thanks, Ava.
It's gonna be cool.
One other cool thing that I love about working this customer service position is that everybody on the team is skaters. So we're able to answer your skate questions as well as your customer service questions. And so it's really cool to connect with all of you current skaters or future skaters or soon to be skaters, because we all just love roller skating.
Are we still live? That's my question. Resistance to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're still live in the. I saw she was trying to talk.
No worries. No worries. No worries. Somebody in here is asking if wind is harder to skate in. The answer, simple question, answer is yes. Like it's going to add resistance to what you're doing. It might feel great in one direction because you got the wind behind you. You can just cruise. And then when you turn to face the wind, it's going to be work. It sounds like a silly question, but also it's the question I ask myself every time it's windy. Do I want a resistance workout today or not?
I
guess
really
it
don't like
really
skating,
matters
but-
too which way the wind is blowing. I've always wanted to skate with like a leaf blower in my back pocket, like to see if
Just
it might
power yourself.
be easier. Yeah.
I was just down at the beach like 2 days ago, and it was so windy. I turned the corner and suddenly I was like just trying so hard to go against the wind, and I was just like sweating by the time I was finished. So it was a great workout.
Resistance training.
Yeah, seriously.
Dead face tears. You can also protect your skates with Scotch Guard, and I don't think there's anyone that's not clumsy that roller skates. Clumsy is like a condition of anyone that's interested in like a more relaxing, glidey, forgiving way to get around. I really like skating it like skating really is great for clumsy people. Like I'm very clumsy. I'm always tripping over my toes.
Yeah. I'm clumsy, and then I intentionally like to see what happens sometimes, which means I fall a lot, scuff up my skates a lot. It just is part of it, especially if you're skating outside. So embrace it. It's all good. I don't know. I did a tutorial with Dita about what's on the front of my skates. I think we shot it and it maybe didn't look very good, so we might have to do it again.
It's definitely made for skating's made for people that are like really like convenience. And I've noted like when we first formed the Moxi skate team and we first met with each other, I found it so interesting that like everyone's partners were complaining about their Moxi skate team partner and how like all the idiosyncrasies, like putting something down without putting the cap on entirely because they're like on to the next thing. And so there's people like a lot of skaters like convenience. Hey Lolly, I think you're muted. Thank you, Nova. If you ordered your lollies on April 29th, April, then you will receive them before 8 weeks from now. So July 29th. I'm sorry, June 29th. You will get them before June 29th. Are we still on here? We're still live. Everyone's diligently working. Good. Tanya, less than 8 weeks today. But to manage anyone's expectations as the demand continues to grow, that 8 weeks will also. So right now it's 8 weeks, and you will be delightfully surprised when they come before 8 weeks, because we are under promising to over deliver. Yeah, Chelsea. So we've got virtual offices beside our virtual office. We have remote staffs watching our virtual office. So sick. My favorite pair of skates on my wall, Evie. Oh, I'll show you one. You'll only see this here. Check out this. The one and only guest skate. This was a guest collaboration that we did. And I've got one left. And it's a smooth leather pink guest skate. Anyone else have any questions?
I just I don't know if this is real.
A great way to start it.
I want those so bad. I want them so bad. Like, they would be so slow. You know, like you'd have to make the waterproof ball out of like rubber or something.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't even, like, if that's even real, I want to know.
No, I want a self-lubricating bearing where it takes the sand and it immediately turns it into lube.
I feel like that's a level of future even maybe we can't do. I don't
Chase Nelson, we are on the case. Chase, we have been trying to find a customizable pineapple suede version for a while now, and we are getting closer, but we're not exactly there yet. So I would expect that to come soon. Soon in roller skating industry terms is in the next year.
working on it. Sounds like.
I'm working with a customer who's ordering some skates for their auntie who hasn't skated in 30 years. And that is so cool. And we just love these emails. And she's going to love her Clementine lollies. And this is the greatest thing about customer service, is getting to talk with each and every single one of you personally. So keep sharing your stories with us when you place your orders, when you make changes to your orders, because we love to hear them.
I just love to listen to Smashley's voice.
I know whenever she's any advice, I'm like, like I would love to have a problem just to hear your voice.
Oh my gosh.
We've
Well,
all,
thank
yeah.
you. That's how I feel about you all too.
A piece of chocolate just fell out of my hair.
That's
Gross.
ridiculous. I love it. What a good problem to have. A whole candy bar just fell out of my
Did you
head.
eat it?
Stargirl 44, you can see we've been in business since 2008. Our skates came out in 2010. And we've tried a couple of different patterns. We like to keep it classic though. So we want to be staying with the theme. I want to stay with the theme of timelessness. So I don't like the idea of turning roller skates into fast fashion.
Yeah, slow your roll, everyone. Slow your roll.
When Smashly talks, I instantly smile, Christina said.
Oh, Christina, that made my day.
TV
Truly,
and hair are so quality that they can go anywhere. And they go everywhere with me. Where do I see myself in Moxi in the next 10 years? Are you really ready for this? This is more like a bedtime story.
Yeah, I feel like this is a whole other episode almost.
Yeah, should we talk about it?
No, we need to wait.
Podcast.
Okay.
It needs to be its own separate thing.
All
Tell
right,
your
hit that
fans to
notifications
wait.
bell. I will answer that question on a long podcast because we go in places.
My gosh, I love processing orders from my hometown.
Kaden Pritchett, please put in your application to me at Michelle@moxirollerskates.com. We are indeed hiring graphic design artists right now. What? Mystique Rising Sun. Are you serious? We do Mystique Rising Sun. I can't wait to get my 13th pair. We do sell the full rainbow, and last week we sold a double rainbow. So these two roommates purchased the entire collection in their size. So I'm going to be hand delivering the double rainbow to this apartment of two super Moxi fans.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so stoked. We were like,
That is
we gotta call them and find out. Like, is this real?
Is that Mystique Rising Sun?
No. Mystique Rising Sun has more than the rainbow. But we had a customer last week or the end of, I think it was Monday last week, their household ordered a double rainbow.
Wow.
I know. You want to come with me, A-Bomb?
Yeah.
We should, I'm not going to be able to carry all those boxes. We should totally show up. And I promise them a lesson.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds great.
Yeah.
How many boxes can you carry at once, Michelle?
That's a really good question. I don't know. I know I can change wheels, like all 8 wheels in less than 2 minutes, but I have no idea how many boxes I can carry.
I'm just curious because I can carry at least 6 casually.
Wow.
So I'm just curious how many you can do. You have to do more than 6.
Ellie, we definitely had contests on this one. Gotten it
the challenge.
up.
Lolly, how high's your number?
It's 6. I can do 6.
I can do all
In the
9.
elevator. How many can you do, legs?
9. All 9.
Shut up. Full boxes?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Upside down too.
Let's put some money on this gamble.
I know. Come on. You need to
When
start.
I get to the
we got
office,
that.
I'm gonna take a picture. I'm really gonna do this. I'll take a picture.
You better. Don't let us down.
On my head. 9 on my head.
6 is pretty big. I'm shooting for 8. That's what I'm estimating, but I gotta make sure I can do 6.
That's a good goal. I love it.
Watch it. It's probably only 4, but Have you tried more, A-Bomb?
I feel like I could do more, but I don't remember what my number like is. If I like, I know I can do 6.
6 is like 60 pounds. Now that I'm actually like, I was really excited about this, but now I think I overestimated myself. 6 is 60 pounds and definitely like over the head.
Yeah, it's a lot. This will be a mess. I'm excited. Oh, I love this. People are talking about like somebody was like, yeah, when we delivered pizzas, we used to carry a bunch of them. And then those metallic. Ooh, blah, 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 blah. We shouldn't be any other colors yet. Skate carry challenge. Oh, that's cute. April's saying that she just got her helmet and she's just waiting for her skates to arrive. She feels like an astronaut, like waiting to take off. It's cute.
That's so awesome.
Ah. Oh my gosh, Richmond, Virginia is so beautiful. Sibler Squiggles. Wait, no, wrong person. Lily Athena. That's cool. It's so beautiful. I've only been there once and I went to the Blue Mountains or something like that. I might be saying that wrong. Best memory ever.
Yeah, the Blue Ridge Mountains right there.
Yeah, the Blue Ridge Mountains is beautiful. All right, what do we got here? Jay Fergie ordered, says, I ordered myself a pair of lollies as a graduation / birthday gift. Graduates May 22nd, birthday May 23rd. And I'm so excited. I haven't told my mom I ordered them yet, but I used my own money though. I got a job. Nice job, Jay. Living your own life like it's golden, getting your own skates. Happy birthday and congratulations on your graduation.
The way that you read that made it even better. You're like, I haven't told my mom yet.
So funny.
I love it.
Bye, Evie Donovan. Have fun at soccer practice. Virtual soccer practice.
We've done this for 2 hours now.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't had breakfast yet.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we
Can we
should
get
stop
rolling?
and
sign off and get breakfast.
We get off.
I'm here. I have my food sitting right here, and that's my breakfast / lunch.
I want Chick-fil-A so bad.
I want one. You can have it.
That time flew by though. It was fun to
Yeah.
meet friends and connect with
have to
customers.
drive. Miguel. I don't think Miguel's home. I gotta get Miguel home.
I agree.
All right. When do you think we should do this again? Don't feel bad, Jay.
Well, it's working.
I know Missy is available maybe on Tuesdays because it's right when The manufacturer opens up on Monday. We get all the newest news, and then Tuesday we have the newest information. I think Tuesday is a great day to do customer service morning. Is anybody, what do you think?
Tuesday?
Sounds good.
Lunchtime
Okay.
customer service?
We're getting off of here. We're going to end this live. Thank you, everybody, for coming in.
Thank you.
I'm interested to see the results.
Everyone, go back to work now.
What's that?
Okay,
Leggy says, go back to work now.
can we eat?
All right, you can eat while you work. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Take a break and eat.
Drive to Hollywood. I'm going to be skating at 5 o'clock and hopefully backflipping for you. So if you are on the YouTube later, we're going to go skate through Hollywood Boulevard.
Can't wait.
That sounds like so much fun.
I wish you could come.
Wait, before we leave, I have one great email to read out loud.
Oh, do it.
All right. Hi. I live in Washington, and this customer is looking for a skate name. They don't have a skate name. They were thinking head over heels. I'm really girly and love fashion and dressing up. I'm the only skater in the family, so I thought I could use your help. Is this a good name?
I strongly believe that if you are picking a skate name for yourself, that you choose something that's intrinsically within your spirit and like what you want to manifest for yourself. I know that the skate name thing is super popular right now, and the root of it really comes from roller derby. And in roller derby, you name yourself. And that's really important. And it can be very punny. It could be like gross, outlandish, hilarious, political, silly, nonsensical. It could be anything. But the important thing is that it's true to who you are in your spirit, because people are going to be calling you that for a really long time. It's like a nickname you can't shake. So don't forget that little factoid.
Yeah, you become your skate name. So don't make the pun the most important part of it. Don't make the humor the most important part of it, because I once knew a Broken Legacy and I was like, "Ooh, why would you pick that name?" And sure enough, they broke their leg.
And I totally have seen stuff like that too. So to each their own, but my name is Abominatrix, and it took me 3 months to figure out what my name would be, and it was between Abominatrix and some other name that I cannot remember. Abominatrix, I like wrote it on a piece of duct tape and like put it on my shirt like a name tag, and like wore it to my skate practice for like a week just to see what it sounded like. But I really liked it. Abominatrix to me was like the spirit that I wanted to be. Like at the time, I honestly didn't feel very like strong or confident. I didn't feel in touch with like my unique self, my beauty, or my like intelligence, like any strength that I had, I felt so disconnected from it. And for me, I really wanted a name that felt empowering, that felt strong, that felt like witty, and it was like all these things that I wanted to be that I actually already was. I just didn't know it. So the name is something that's powerful and can transmute things for you. So know that there's power in a name.
Yeah, there is.
I love that, Avom.
Oh,
And
sorry.
the story behind it is amazing. When I was artistic skating as a little 8-year-old, every single jump, every single spin, I would fall on a lot before I mastered any skill. And so my skate coach used to call me Smashly. And now here I am playing roller derby and skate parks and artistic skating again. And I have my former coach as a little 8-year-old to thank for that. And like being able to hold on to that story and claim it as part of a name is so special. So whatever you choose for your skate name, it's going to be awesome. And that's so cool.
Lolly, my dad gave Lolly that nickname, and then we named the skate Lolly. and now Lolly's running stuff.
And
And
if I had
is so
skate
not
name,
skating. Her main thing is like jungle keeping and fruit.
it's funny because I have a skate name, but I would refuse to play roller derby. I don't like that.
Why?
Skate name.
It was Estrosis.
Like the
And
estrus.
that's exactly my role in the skate world. I am Estrosis.
Like the exorcist. But the
That's
Exorcist.
so
That's
funny.
really funny.
My parents have a skate name because I'm a bombinatrix and people call me A-bomb for short, or Bomb, or Bomb Bomb. So my parents actually have a name in the skate scene. Like people know them as Mama and Papa Bomb.
That's cute.
Mama and Papa what?
Bomb.
Bomb? That is a
Bomb,
that's
Papa
like
Bomb.
soda. That's got power. That's got.
We call my parents Mommy and Daddy Long Legs.
When A-bomb
A
started
family of spiders.
I mean, like when we hire people, it's like it's a gut feeling. It's like, oh, I don't even know this person, but I can just feel it in the letter or feel it in the video. But I knew A-bomb, and A-bomb had worked for another skate company before working here. And I remember thinking like, A-bomb, is it going to be a bomb? Is that a good thing? Like a bomb. And then
She's the
A-bomb
bomb.
starts working, and all of a sudden, the company is blowing up. Like customers need skates, and the factory's freaking out, and roller skating is just like booming with A-bomb on the staff. It's
So much energy.
it's wonderful. It's exactly what we needed.
Nice.
All right, let's get off of here. Yes, Emily, Rydell's opened up. Jay Fergie, I'm thinking about your name, and I'm gonna think harder about it. So keep tuning in. I'm gonna think about this all day. Paparazzi's coming, but I'm not sure that is you. It's gonna come to me. It's channeling down. The skate gods are sprinkling the ideas down. Jay Fergie, I'll try and come up with a skate name for you. All right, we do make skates we are a truly unisex brand. We have patterns for larger sizes between 10 and 13. And nowadays, just because you have a narrower foot does not mean that you're used to wearing high heels and that you're a woman size. So our sizing is made off of this last year. It's a medium width. And we have patterns to make sizes 10 through 13, 12, 11, 12, and 13, but not until we catch up will those, right now we've got black, the classic black being made in those sizes, but not until we catch up are we going to be able to make all the different colors in those. All right, thank you so much. Give us a rainbow and a like on your way out. Rainbow emoji and a like. Hit the notifications bell because we're going to be doing more of these because this one was pretty successful. Thank you very, very much.
Bye.
Shoot us a rainbow before you leave, please. We want to see some rainbows. Give us a rainbow. We love the whole spectrum. Love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Yay! Yay! Ow! And the rainbows are shooting in.
I put a salad.
Time for lunch. Time for me to get on the road. Oh, I love seeing rainbows. I love rainbows. Yeah.